Hello, folks. I couldn't be there. I know it's going to be an exciting program because our RAs do some very good work. I know I'm leaving out some folks, but I know Achal was kind of in charge of this program, so congrats to him and the rest of the crew for getting it together. Achal did ask me to put some information out there in terms of safety for the residents of Foster Quad, just because as a residence manager, this stuff is constantly on my mind. Obviously, with things happening many years ago with 9/11, the recent incidents with Northern Illinois as well as Virginia Tech, there are a lot of things that happen on college campuses that we have to be prepared for. Our latest incident, unfortunately, with what they're calling the slasher incident, doesn't make us feel any more comfortable. We try to tell students to walk in groups and do some of those things, and unfortunately, that stuff didn't really prevent that from happening. But that doesn't mean that you stop and paying attention to messages and not listen to the things that we have out there for you. I think one of the biggest things that I can say as a residence manager, having done this job for a few years, is that you have to be aware of yourself. You have to make sure that you know what to do in crisis situations, that you remain calm, and that you try to follow through with what you think with your heart and your gut. Um, I don't think any amount of training can prepare you for incidents that happen in crisis situations. That's really why they're crisis situations. But I think if you really pay attention to what you think should be done and when you think things should be locked or closed or run or those kind of things, I think we go a long way if you just pay attention to yourself. In terms of how we prepare for different things, I think one of the main pieces is that I'm constantly looking at, the videos that we have for the cameras that were installed at Foster. Um, Anything that looks out of, character, looks suspicious. And I would advise you to do the same thing. If you're letting in people on floors and you don't know them, you're only asking for trouble. I know one of the things that people often argue with is that, well, they're somebody's friend, so I'll let them in. Well, everybody is somebody's friend, and somebody is going to commit, sexual assault or be the slasher or commit other crimes that we could prevent if we would just pay attention to a few simple things. We have rules and regulations for a reason, and so I want to make sure that you're following those rules and regulations. Not that we're trying to be parent you or those kind of things. It really is for your safety. So I think from my perspective, that really is one of the single best things that you can do as a student of Foster Quad is to really pay attention to yourself and your gut, as I mentioned before, as well as paying attention to who you let in a building and those kind of things, because that is ultimately what leads to some of the problems that we have to deal with. I hope the rest of the program goes well, and I will see you all soon. Bye.